Good morning, Lincoln, and hello, hunters. Are you interested in clips like this? What about the story? Or are you just interested in talking to people who also love to talk about love and deep space? If you are, I do stream every Tuesday at noon PST and would love to see you guys there. Or, if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It would be a lot of fun. Anyways, I hope that you have a good time, enjoy the clip, and as always, stay safe out there, hunters. 'Tis time. No more stalling. Why is... oh. Great. And say, hey, how many pulls did it take for you to get? So it took me 70. I got both lucky and unlucky. I did my first 10 pull and I got a 5-star, but it wasn't Xavier. It was Raphael. It was his fragrance one, to be specific. So while I didn't get Xavier at first, I was also at 68 pity. So I thought it was going to take me... I thought it was going to take me a lot longer. So I was at 68 pity. I was like, oh man, it's going to take me. I'm going to have to pull like 140 times. Pulled the first 10, got a 5-star. It was Raphael. I was like, well, that's good because that means that it's only going to take me 70 more pulls to get Xavier because he's guaranteed. So I did get hard pity on the second time around, but it didn't take me 140 pulls. So yeah, that one. So surprisingly enough, so Raphael's card blocks me a lot, specifically the fragrance one too, like that one pops up a lot. But you know what else I've gotten a lot of times is Zane's afternoon one, or I always get Zane's Zane's standard myth also. It's very strange. But Raphael and Zane are the two that normally card block me. Did you end up getting him, Montoya? I know you said that you were saving to pull for myths, but I think you pull on all Xavier cards, don't you? Oh, had to buy it in the end. Yeah. I like the Cozy Afternoon card. I think it's really cute. Oh, you haven't pulled yet? Okay. Are you waiting to see what the card is like before you pull? And I get what you mean about the wishing well. That's how I ended up getting a few of Xavier's or a few of Raphael's card because I couldn't get the spring afternoon one or whatever. 18 pity, so I'm just hoping. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna send you so much luck that you don't get card blocked, and you'll have to let me know on Blue Sky if you get him in those 18. I'm like crossing my fingers for you. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Xavier has to say. Or what's wrong with Xavier? Why is he sick? Why does he have a fever? I don't pull on all his, but I'm more likely to pull on his solos, but yeah. Okay, well, let's get to it then. Okay, and same as before, if you can't hear the music or whatever, just let me know. Make sure you guys can hear me. And I think my thing is all the way up. I should be able to. This music is particularly soft, but okay. Morning sunlight filters through the leaves and casts intricate patterns of light across the narrow gravel paths, neatly trimmed grass. This psychiatric hospital sits on the outskirts of Lincoln City. The lobby's automatic doors slide open. Two young men approach the front desk and hand their fake IDs to the staff. Why would you want to give a fake ID to a psychiatric hospital? Just asking for a friend.
Mr. Zavon, Mr. Jeremy,
oh my
are you here to handle your friend's discharge?
Xavier, you couldn't choose a better name. These boys are unbelievable. Hi, Dolly, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Oh my gosh, okay.
Since you're not immediate family, I need to see your authorization letters.
Oh, okay, so they're visiting someone. It's so funny. I'm glad yes, I'm so glad. Jeremy, it's Jeremy and Zavon. I cannot with these boys. The caretaker leads the two men to the backyard. A young man in a light blue hospital gown sits alone on a swing. He happily dribbles a rubber ball with one hand.
I still don't get why you insisted on sparing him back then. Whatever happened in Philos was one thing, but Isaiah has never shown you mercy since we arrived here.
Oh, it's another backtracker.
When he attacks, he intends to kill. He won't hold back.
Why do you remember this better than me?
Right now, he's harmless, and sort of crazy. But who knows how he'll get his revenge if he ever regains his memories.
Oh, he doesn't remember either. Oh my gosh, okay.
If he brings those people from back then into this, we'll both be dead.
Xavier massages his temples and pretends he didn't hear his friend's warning.
Did you look into who's following that lead? I'll deal with it.
Don't tell me you're still hung up on that old oath to bring everyone home. You're insane.
You're overthinking it. There's something about him I need to investigate.
It does seem very lore heavy already. Maybe they could be. This is I've never seen Xavier so like, I don't know, like the way he's talking is just so very, I don't even know like how to say it.
Oh, never mind. I give up. Do whatever you want. We'll stick to the plan. I'll take him away this afternoon. You look after the flower shop for a few days.
Got it.
The psychiatric hospital's lobby is packed early in the morning. Standing behind the receptionist's desk, I'm explaining how to deal with wanderers to everybody.
I heard wanderers can blow up on the spot. Is that true?
Some of them can. For those, all you need to do is...
What happens after they explode? Have you seen it before?
Please, take a seat. I'll go over the different types of wanderers first. Around this time each year, the association sends hunters out to provide public lectures. I would not do well in the public lectures. This is like hearing Caleb and Xavier talk, and it's it is. We also inspect facilities for risks. It's kind of like a program for community outreach. I think Xavier and Caleb interacting would be hilarious. I was busy all morning. When I'm done, a caretaker escorts me out.
You must be exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't provide more assistance. But why did the association only send you? It was always 2 people every year.
My partner is a bit indisposed right now. Her question reminds me of Xavier, my partner, who's been elusive lately. He's probably doing another secret mission again. We've been really busy, so they just sent me. Once we're at the exit, I say goodbye to the caretaker and finally check my phone. Several messages from Jeremiah pop up. He sent them earlier this morning. He had to go out, but felt uneasy about leaving some rare new flowers unattended, so he asked me to keep an eye on them. They need fresh water daily, and the watering schedule is written on each of the vase's labels. While I'm reading the to-do list from Jeremiah, the automatic doors open. I look up. There he is. I freeze when I see who's standing outside. We make awkward eye contact. Xavier? Jeremiah? What are you two doing here? A rubber ball bounces and rolls on the floor. Only then do I notice a young man behind them. He has a vacant look in his eyes. He's not quite there. And he has Xavier's unusual hair and eye color. Is he your friend? Does Xavier have a brother? They do say that Jeremiah and Caleb's similar, yes. Oh, that they do share a voice actor. They do sound eerily familiar.
Yeah, let's go with that.
It is Xavier's brother. Xavier has a brother. A friend who isn't mentally stable? As if reading my mind, Xavier calmly offers an explanation.
He used to be a stand-up comedian, but he never recovered mentally after his career crashed.
Okay, Xavier.
Exactly. Fate envied his talent. Just look at him. He's funny even when he's standing still. He was born for comedy.
This is not very convincing, boys, but okay. They're perfectly in sync. Xavier stays composed while Jeremiah guiltily stares into space. My intuition says they're hiding something, and the decision was essentially don't tell her anything. Suddenly, the young man slips between them and stares at me. There's a strange expression on his face.
I know you.
Huh?
You don't know, huh? You don't belong here. You're just like us.
He needs to take his meds.
Jeremiah quickly gets in between us and forces the young man into the wheelchair by a tree. Restraints snap out from the armrests and wrap themselves around his arms. For a split second, clarity returns to the young man's eyes. Fury surges.
Xavier, I'll kill you! And you idiot,
Xavier swiftly hits the back of the young man's neck. The young man slumps as if he were an automaton that was just shut off.
The sedative must be kicking in. We'll help him return to his room.
The sedative, you mean the quick, swift chop in the neck? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we'll do that. He needs lots of rest.
Jeremiah hastily spins the wheelchair around and rushes him towards the white building behind them.
The flower shop's in your hands for the next few days. Make sure to read the care instructions I sent.
They quickly disappear behind the automatic doors. The courtyard is silent once again. Boy, you better start explaining. In the silence, Xavier looks into the distance. Then his gaze falls onto a nearby flower bed before finally landing on me.
What a coincidence. You're here.
Yeah, I'm here as a volunteer on behalf of the association. So what's my hunter colleague up to? An ID card slips out from his pocket. We both reach for it, but I'm faster and pick it up. It's a Lincoln City ID. Xavier's picture is visible in the top left corner. But the name next to it, I take a deep breath and hold it out to him. I don't know how they managed it, but they've made this section both very sad and very funny at the same time. Let's meet up at Philo this afternoon. Don't be late, Mr. Zavon.
Who knows what he's doing? He never reaches out first or responds to my text.
The nerve of that man.
Maybe he thinks he's Lumiere, saving the world and all.
I think it is the music. It keeps swapping between sadness and not sad music. It's quite the whiplash in emotions.
A boyfriend like that isn't worth it. I'm dumping him tonight.
Here are your flowers. With that, the last order is completed. We close the shop for the day. I walk to the door and flip the open sign to closed. Then, I hear a gentle voice just as I close the door.
Are you still thinking about what happened earlier?
Of course not, Xavier. I'm thinking about how you lied to me instead. Not really. I smile, shake my head, and return to standing behind the counter. Our investigation at Prestera University has ended. I thought Xavier, who, no different from the mysterious book, was finally letting me read his table of contents at least. That was a cute description, actually. But where will these chapters of his life lead me? What's the story behind them? It's still unclear. The backtrackers, a time traveler, his age, that's suspicious. These are elements from a sci-fi movie. And this man, who claims to be 23 years old, embodies all of them.
The ID was fake. We needed it to get our friend released. As for my name, I'm Xavier. I always will be.
That's so sad. I absent-mindedly flip through Caring for Flowers, a guide. But I listen to every word he says. What else?
The friend you saw at the psychiatric hospital was a former member of the Backtrackers.
He softly says that sentence and waves off unease. Oh, and waves of unease stir my heart. Like Soren? Oh, isn't that kind of a low blow?
Yes. The Backtrackers have been on Earth for far too long. All of us chose our own path. As for him, Ever placed their bets on him, but he defected while holding on to classified intel. Now he's a thorn in their side. He vanished for a while and we thought he was dead. By the time we found him, He
stops leaning against the shelves to straighten his posture. Then he taps his temple.
already went insane. Ever caught wind of it, so Jeremiah is moving him to a safe place, just in case.
I see.
I hid this from you because these sorts of matters shouldn't interfere with your life.
Mixed feelings churn inside me. He takes a step towards me and gently hooks his finger into mine. That's so cute!
Are you mad at me?
I mean, I'm a little upset, yes. Oh god, they're making me choose. I'm gonna say yes because he should trust me better than that. Come on, Xavier. Oh no, I feel guilty about saying yes. I can't even say yes in my real life. Yes. But maybe mad isn't the right word. I don't understand why you won't tell me what you're doing.
You're upset, though.
He places his hand on the counter and looks at me. I purposefully avoid his gaze. Since you're so sure, tell me why I'm upset then.
I dealt with dangerous things without telling you. And after you found out, I still tried to hide it.
Really? So what are you going to do now?
I'll redeem myself and keep you up to date 24/7.
The way he trails off is weird, and his gaze drifts to the hanging plant. I cup Xavier's face in my hands. When we make eye contact, his uncertain gaze returns to me. Let me give you the correct answer. I need to know everything about you. Xavier pauses before understanding what I'm implying. He speaks in a soft voice.
Everything.
Yes, down to the last detail. He nods.
Understood.
I hope he actually gets it now. Yeah, the music is totally a whiplash. The knot in my chest loosens, and I refocus on the remaining tasks. I lower my head and read through Jeremiah's instructions while sorting the flowers. If a few petals are wilted, pluck them off. If most of them are gone, throw away the flower. Xavier returns with a bucket of fresh water. I steal a glance at him as I crouch down and check another bucket.
I changed the water.
Great. Without turning around, I continue reading the instructions while removing the wilted flowers from the vase one at a time.
I'll check the flowers over there.
All right. Finished with the bucket, I move on to the next one.
A couple of stray kittens passed by the door.
I glance at the door. Nothing's there.
They're gone now. If they show up again, I'll let you know.
I feel so bad. Like, I could never be this mad at him, honestly. Part of me feels like I shouldn't be privy to this information, but seeing that this us directly after the branch story, it's understandable a bit. I do feel like anything belonging to him are more his business. It is, yes. Okay. I pull out several unwanted flowers and place them in a nearby trash bin.
A little bee landed on a flower.
I seriously would not be able to not smile at this boy. Like, he's trying so hard right now, and it's so cute. I look up. Xavier is next to me. He's holding a rose.
This one.
That is so sweet! I could never stay mad at him, ever. I would try my hardest, but I could never stay mad at him. You've already checked every flower?
Not yet. I was about to tell you.
He drags over a bucket that was behind me.
I'm going to start on this bucket now.
Xavier crouches down, picks up a flower, and looks up at me again. This is why I'm a harem girly, is because he's doing this, and my heart is like, it's so large right now. It's so, because he's just, he's so sweet.
I just discovered.
If he he could get away with face. He really could. And that's my favorite. This is my favorite outfit on him, is this sweater with the blue shirt underneath. It's just so cute. Okay, I have to try to read this without giggling, because he's like, he has me giggling and kicking my feet right now. If he keeps reporting every little thing, we'll never finish. I lean over, cradle his face in my hands, and press my lips against his. I don't know why that came out that way, but okay. The world is silent for a few seconds. Oh, that face. I pull back and look at Xavier. He's slightly panting. Xavier, we've spent the whole day together. I can see everything you're doing. Oh, I can see everything you do. So you don't need to tell me all the details. He's taken the telling her everything quite literally. Besides, I was trying to say, Xavier stands up and plants a chaste kiss on my cheek.
I get it. Do I need to make a report in advance before doing something like this next time?
No. No, you don't. . After we finished all of our tasks at Jeremiah's shop, I attend an intense hunter training course that required the participants to be isolated. The training lasted 2 weeks, and we were cut off from the outside world. No phones, and no other communication methods. I could never. When it finally ended, the first thing I did after retrieving my phone was contact Xavier. Notifications flooded my screen. At the top sat a weather alert. Ooh, this is cute. This is the first time I'm seeing something like this. A cold front moves south, is affecting the Lincoln City area with temperatures dropping. Expect significant rain and sharp day to night temperature swings. This is cute. They need to have this more often. Oh. The first thing I see is I miss you. I miss you. It's rare for me to be up this early. I made fried eggs. I'm not sure how one side got burned while the other stayed runny. I just watered the flowers and got 2 tiny tomatoes out of it. You got chatty. You don't like it? I love it. What about you? Do you have any plans today? As soon as I send my text, 2 more messages pop up. Xavier's words warm my heart from the phone. When I enter the elevator, I press the button to his floor without a second thought. Judging by these texts, Xavier should be home. Maybe I'll stop by for dinner. When I reach his door, I knock, but nothing happens. Confused, I use the spare key he left me to open the door. The flower accessories. I think so. Oh, this is gorgeous. I'm gonna take a picture of this scenery though, because the scenery is really pretty. The apartment is completely dark. Xavier isn't here. He responded right away and asked about my plans, but he's gone? We promised to keep each other up to date. For him to leave without saying anything. Is he doing something dangerous again? Does he not want me to know about it? I look at my phone. Xavier's messages are still there on the screen. You're not home? Where are you? Again and again, I type and delete that question. It's not long before I give up and put my phone away in frustration. He's definitely doing something behind my back. My phone vibrates as if it read my thoughts. Xavier. I hesitate for a second before answering the phone call.
You're done training?
Yes.
Good.
Just good?
What is it?
You don't have anything else to say?
I do, actually. Can you pick me up?
Oh my gosh, I'm like actually nervous. Where are you? Are you in trouble? Send me your location. Send it to me. The static grows louder, and his breathing becomes faint. The call cuts off. Before I can call him back, a notification appears. Xavier sent me his coordinates. Isn't this where we had a mission together? Ooh. Oh, this is very lore heavy. The nighttime breeze carries moonlight past the bamboo leaves and casts it onto the moss-covered stone beneath my feet. Collapsed stone pillars lie in a corner of the bamboo forest. The mossy grounds bears footprints and signs of something being dragged. The protofield is in disarray. That way. The forest gives way almost violently as a massive wanderer is hurled out. It crashes into the ground and kicks up a cloud of dirt. A beam of light flashes through the forest and lands in a nearby clearing. Faint specks of light drift through the air like guides. I break into a run and follow them into the mist. Xavier is using his sword to support himself. He can barely stand. It's clear he's just finished a tough fight. Xavier, it's me. Surprise appears on his face, but he quickly composes himself. Seemingly out of reflex, he touches his neck to hide a red glow beneath his collar.
The protofield around here is chaotic. Did you get ambushed?
Yeah, it was tough, but I knocked them out and left them in a heap of rubble.
That's good.
It seems he doesn't know what to say. Then he walks over and takes my hand. He's leading me somewhere. Even the light from the hunter's watch can't cut through the dense fog in the forest's depths. The metaflux fluctuations are weaker now. The wind softly rustles the leaves. Sensing something is off, Xavier stops in his tracks. He speaks in a serious tone.
Wait here.
Xavier. From his sword, light appears and pierces the thick fog as he leaps into the darkness. A brilliant shower of light rains down. A few seconds later, a bright flash cleaves the forest and disperses the fog. Now Xavier stands before me. The light blade vanishes with a flick of his wrist. Only specks of light remain. As always, Xavier's calm after fighting. He dusts off his sleeve. The threat has been dealt with. I should feel relieved, but I only feel a little upset. He might not need me for situations like this. Nearby, a lake quietly shimmers under the moon. We sit on its grassy bank. If you were in a dangerous place, why did you pretend nothing was wrong with wrong in your texts?
Because you'd be worried.
That straightforward answer leaves me speechless. Then why did you call me?
Because I wanted to hear your voice.
His answers are still vague. He pauses before poking a blade of grass coated in dew. You always have your reasons. I'm used to you disappearing on me. I won't look for you next time you're gone for a few days. The light in Xavier's eyes dim for a second before he lowers his gaze.
I'm sorry.
Are we fighting? Are we having a fight with Xavier? I'm so sad. I don't ever want to fight with Xavier. Another empty apology. Unsure if I'm angry or sad, I punch his shoulder. Stop saying that. You never change. His fluffy head lolls onto me before I can finish. Pressed against my shoulder, his temple is damp with sweat. What's wrong? I look down. Xavier blinks slowly. His breaths are ragged.
I couldn't keep my promise. It's my fault. But I didn't lie to you.
His skin is hot against my palm. I feel his forehead, and my heart clenches. Xavier, do you have a fever?
Yes.
The night wind is cold. I need to get him out of here. I slip his arm over my shoulder. With my hand on his waist, I help him stand up. Something falls from his hand. Upon getting a closer look, I see it's a syringe. I catch another glimpse of that red glow under his collar. Now it makes sense. Is that thing causing your fever? Noticing my gaze, Xavier lifts his hand and tugs his shirt. An almost transparent color tightly clings to his neck. Its red light steadily blinks.
It's a device that suppresses evil. I can't remove it. And overusing my evil triggers some side effects. I have something that can help. In my pocket.
I pick up the syringe and find a vial of medicine in his pocket.
I'm too weak to do it myself. Help me. Please.
Xavier is exhausted. He leans on me, and his breath is hot against my ear. After filling the syringe with medicine, I insert the needle into Xavier's neck. He doesn't flinch, as if he's numb to the pain. I slowly push the syringe's plunger to inject the liquid. He slightly frowns. I don't want to see him suffer. I gently stroke his burning ear and place my head on his shoulder. Oh, his head on my shoulder. Before long, his face relaxes a bit, and his breathing becomes stable. His condition has improved, but I'm still on edge. Let's get out of here. He's burning up. I remember how he had to administer this medicine alone before collapsing in that abandoned spaceship. Oh, that's where I heard it from. I was like, where did I hear, where, it was during the Lumiere. It was during the Lumiere. No one was there for him, but it's different this time. I suppress my anxiety for now. Alright, girlies, I'm gonna ask now. Are we gonna do hot or cold? Give me your answers before we get to that cutscene. On the balcony, sunflowers droop like their weary owner under their... let me reread that. On the balcony, sunflowers droop like their weary owner under their overcast sky. His hand and neck are cold, but his forehead is hot. He's not injured. He only has a fever. Cold. We're going with the sweet Xavier ending. I guide Xavier onto the bed and put a clean blanket over him. He's covered from head to toe. Do you remember where you keep the fever medicine?
bedside drawer.
He pulls the thick blanket away from his face and takes several deep breaths. It's as if he can finally breathe.
I feel a lot better now. Once I sleep for a bit, my fever will be gone. Promise.
I rummage through the drawer for the fever medicine and ignore him. Just rest and don't move. I'll get a glass of water from the kitchen. The glass is half full when the door opens behind me. The sound is soon accompanied by a set of footsteps. What? Were you afraid I didn't know where to get the water? I turn around to find Xavier blinking. He's at a loss for words. He shifts his weight, leaning against the fridge. He carefully watches my expression. Here. I give him the glass of water and medicine bottle. Drink it and take your medicine.
Oh, okay. Will you be going home soon?
What do you think?
If you leave and my fever comes back in the middle of the night, what if I die? Will anyone notice?
That's so sad, Xavier. I let out a quiet sigh and let go of my frustration. With a slight smile, I meet his inquisitive gaze. Funny you should say that. I was planning to look after my fragile neighbor. His long eyelashes flutter under the lamp's warm light. The seemingly gray shadows on his face gradually fade.
I only have one bed, though.
Then you can take the bed, and I'll sleep in the living room.
But
this boy is really vulnerable right now. It's so sad. I've never seen him this way before. Done with his flimsy excuses, I grab his shoulders and gently steer him to the bedroom. Quiet. Focus on resting. I bring Xavier to the bed and turn to leave, but just as I'm about to close the door, his arm tightened around my waist.
You're not going to ask? Why? You can ask where I've been, who I've met, what I've done without telling you.
He doesn't let me push him away. Instead, he gently holds my fingers. The medicine doesn't seem to be working. His breath is hot against my neck. If I ask, would you tell me everything? Besides, you already came up with the answer and practiced them in your head. His breath hitches. I stop resisting and turn to face him. Should I feel honored that you thought of me when you were on death's door?
If you're angry, take it out on me. I'm too weak to fight back.
Don't worry. Once your fever is gone, I'll settle the score. But for now... I stop as his grip loosens, but he quickly pulls me into an even tighter embrace.
No.
Yes, we're approaching.
This isn't just a cold, you know this. You said I need to be cared for. Is leaving me alone in this room how I'll be taken care of? I'll recover faster if someone who makes me feel safe stays with me.
The warmth from where we're touching intensifies. My heartbeat syncs up with his shallow breaths.
I want you to stay.
He's so cute. The morning breeze stirs the curtains, and light slips through the gap. As I open my eyes, I see a ray of light falling across Xavier's eyelids. I touch Xavier's forehead. He's still a little hot. Xavier stirs and slowly opens his eyes. Groggy, he looks at me. His fever has returned. I pull back the blanket and quietly walk to the living room. I return with things to cool him down. What can I do to make him feel better? Look at that face. Okay, we're gonna cool him down, so we need ice. Are we just... Oh my gosh. Okay. Is this... Okay, that's as far. What about this? Does this do... I know which two I have to avoid. I don't know how long I'm supposed to do this. We'll alternate between the two. His face is so cute. What if I do it longer? If I do it longer, will it make him too cold, or? Oh no, it looks like it just goes down like... Nice. Oh, I could just click it? Okay. Look at that face. When you wake up, I'll be the first thing you see.
I don't want to just see you. I want to feel your warmth in my hands before I even open my eyes.
No. My last clear memory is of Xavier tightly holding me. In my hazy mind, I felt nothing but his warm embrace.
You're awake?
Warmth lands on my forehead. When I open my eyes, I meet Xavier's gaze. Without thinking, I press my forehead against his.
I checked my temperature while you were sleeping. Don't worry.
In this position, Xavier pulls me closer. I'm on top of him. I can feel the rise and fall of his chest with his breathing. At least give me a heads up next time you keep me worried for one whole day and night. Didn't see this before, so it's an alternate ending scene. Oh, it is. Okay, that's good to know. We'll go back and do the hot one also.
What if being aware of the situation only makes you more worried?
That's all the more reason for me to know. I couldn't help but tighten my grip on his hand. Instead of being the person who takes you home after something happens, I'd rather be the one who prevents the unexpected from happening. Xavier looks at me, and emotion flickers in his eyes.
I made a promise to you. I'll tell you anything you want to know about me.
You better keep your word. Pressed against his skin, I can feel his throbbing heartbeat. They could have used a better word. Xavier, you're getting hotter again.
Won't you stay by my side for a bit, so you can make sure nothing unexpected happens?
Oh, that was so sweet. I wonder what happens if you keep him, like, right in the middle, too. Okay. We're gonna start from Kindled 1. No. Yeah. We have to start from episode 4, I think. That was so sweet, though. Alright. I know some of you girlies like the sweet, but we gotta get the spicy out of the way, too. We're not gonna reread it. We're gonna reread. Or we're gonna just flip through so we get to
Bedside drawer.
Come on. There you go.
I feel a lot better now.
Xavier is so sweet, though. I don't think I will ever get over him being, like, as sweet as he is. He's definitely the softest out of all of the guys.
Oh, okay.
He does have the NR face. That's my favorite face, though. The Nightly Rendezvous face is my favorite.
If you leave and my fever comes back in the middle
No, I don't
want to
listen to this sadness anymore.
What if I die? Will anyone notice?
That single sentence probably broke my heart 1,000 times over. Oh, congratulations. Now you get to see his Nightly Rendezvous face.
I only have... You're not going to ask? Why? You can ask.
I keep asking, Xavier, and you still don't give me answers, though.
If you're angry... This isn't just a cold, you know this. You said I need to be cared for. Is leaving me alone in this room how I'll be taken care of?
Needy Xavier is
I'll
my
recover
favorite.
faster if someone who makes me feel
It just
safe
reminds me.
stays with
I
me.
stand by my statement with when I was watching the trailer and doing the event breakdown. That video. It's like Nightly Rendezvous and Close Care mashed together. Okay, we're almost there. All right, now we. I wonder. My question as we go on is, I wonder why they decided to do the 2 different temperatures. Like, I know he says it's not a normal fever, but I want to know what the intimacy part comes from. It seems maybe a little out of place. Harshing symphony and no restraint. Oh, yeah. This will have the leg thing. Yes, it will. I think the... Oop.
I feel like it's getting hotter.
That happened so fast. Oh, that moves us out. Oh, I see what they did. It's like they ask you, are you sure this is the one? Most likely for variation, yeah.
Just as I thought. You're even warmer here than I am.
It's a good thing my channel is not monetized.
Just as I thought. You're even warmer here than I am.
Well, this man got me blushing. Are you gonna do the thing again? Oh, you are.
Just as I thought. You're even warmer here than I am.
We have one more. There you go.
Just as I thought. You're even warmer here than I am. You've changed. Before, you would force me to take my medicine and sleep when I was sick.
Yes, pull on it, girl. Wait, that was so fast. Okay, I need to read that. You're the one who said it'd be different this time.
Shouldn't
Okay,
a hunter
but
be
I have
used
to pause it for a second. This cutscene is so well done, like camera-wise. It's incredible. I kept meaning to say that in the trailer when I was watching it, but it's so incredibly done.
flirting with danger by now? The closer they are to it, the more sensitive they become.
Okay, my last go. Xavier tightly holding me. In my hazy mind, I feel nothing but his warm embrace.
You're awake?
Warmth lands on my forehead. When I open my eyes, I meet Xavier's gaze. Without thinking, I press my forehead against his.
I checked my temperature while you were sleeping. Don't worry.
I'm on top. Okay, so this is the same as well.
What if being aware of the situation...
It won't make me worry anymore, Xavier. I promise.
I made a promise to you. I'll tell you anything you want to know about me. Won't you stay by my side for a bit?
Yeah, the mocap's
So you can make
really
sure
done.
nothing unexpected happens.
They're definitely getting way better as far as these. Well, my hopes eventually is that they do them more often, or maybe put like 2 into a card. That would be kind of neat. Okay, so what do we think? Did we like this card? I don't know how I feel. Now, I've made my stance on multi-banners clear on how I feel about them having story lore. And I think because they are like one step down from myths, I'm okay with them having story lore. But how do we feel about solos having story lore? Because it's very clear that this one is setting up for some pretty heavy lore. I agree. I want them to be a little longer. I'm really glad that they've increased the time on them. They're closer to like an hour now, which is really, really nice. But I think having another Kindled moment would be kind of neat also. Hi, Xavier. We'll go ahead and turn him down in case he starts getting kind of yappy. I do like that they did have some lore. Lore-wise, it borders on a bit much. Most likely, they would explain again in the main story.
We're both pretty good at being silent.
So what it felt like a lot in this one was that they were kind of setting up to explain more about his collar, which is clear that that's what he has at the beginning of the story, like in the very first cutscene that you're with Xavier of the game. He has the collar. And then
Today, that's sharpier than the one we saw last time.
It's clear that they're setting up for more backtrackers to show up also. Possibly Isaiah being maybe not important, but important enough. Which, that's one thing that I'm kind of I hope they explain, if they're going to bring him into the main story, I hope they kind of do like a Jeremiah and Xavier pulled him out of the thing in the suppressants. It makes reference myth in the branch.
Are you in a bad
So I don't have his standard myth yet. I haven't seen his standard myth. And actually, I don't know much about his standard myth. So I may need to go through it before. I know that they reference the suppressant and the collar in Lumiere's myth as well. So I do know that. Yeah, and the branch story. You know what it kind of felt though is that the
one we saw last time.
I'm wondering if the reason why they decided to push out. No, because that would make sense. I was like, well, what if they're pushing out the limited myth reruns so fast because they're putting out these story branches? But they just did Master of Fate, which is already past Xavier, which is, well, it was at the same time as Zane's. But I guess because Silas is still far out, and they just did a story with Silas, so. But maybe that's why they were pushing him out so fast. His standard myth is more irrelevant to this story, but it goes way back to him and MC's. I did know that much for the beginning of Backtrackers in terms of timeline. Oh, for them pushing out the limited myths. Yeah, but it kind of breaks it because they just did the story with Silas
We're both pretty good at being silent.
And they haven't pushed his rerun, but also Silas's limited myth already came out like a little over 6 months ago, maybe. So maybe they don't feel it's pertinent to like push his out so fast. But it made me wonder why they pushed out, why they're doing the reruns. They're not, because they're not doing reruns anything else. In relation to his myth, it's not very relevant. Yeah. It's the same as Xavier's. Like, Xavier's, I guess, is not very relevant, like with Lumiere, other than the suppressant. Which, if you didn't read Lumiere's, I guess you'd be a little confused about the suppressant that he has to inject himself in, but not really at the same time.
We're both pretty good at being silent.
No, I'm not silent. You just can't hear me talk. Because you're in a screen and I am not. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel. Because I have to kind of think about, like, I really like myth, the lore and everything. So whenever they drop lore in anything, I'm always super excited about it. But people are less inclined to get solos and have them, which I guess if you're not like that person isn't your main, then you're not going to get it. And you're more inclined to like watch it on YouTube anyways. I don't know. I think I'm more leaning onto I'm not a huge fan of having deep lore in the solos. Because I feel like they're supposed to be more like little blips in time of like fun things that they've done.